Hi everybody, I'm Jack and this is Raw Tropical Living. Thanks for joining me today. I know the lighting isn't great in here because I'm inside. I just had to do this video where I could get it done. I had a GoPro class this morning and I'm at the school where I used to work waiting for a yoga class, so I was just looking through some video and this is the only place I could do it because I didn't bring my tripod or my selfie stick for the iPhone, and that's all I've got. So what we're going to talk about today is stress. I'm seeing this more and more. I don't know if this is like something that's happening because winter's coming and people are starting to get a little bit worried about this raw vegan thing during the winter time or what. But I see a lot of stress out there lately. I see a lot of people that seem to be doing good and then now all of a sudden, you know, they're beating themselves up, they're falling off the wagon, they're just eating stuff or doing things they just seem like they don't want to do. And I'm afraid they're putting a little too much pressure on it, and I'm just seeing that more and more and more. Listen, you're defeating the point on this raw vegan lifestyle if you're stressing about doing this raw vegan lifestyle. And I wanted to actually look this up. I mean, everybody knows stress isn't good for you, but I mean, let's just see how much you're sabotaging yourself when you're, you know, when you're just beating yourself. Like here's what it is. It's just you know, people want to do the best version of being raw vegan or whatever you're trying to do, and if they don't reach that perfection, they, you know, I don't know, they just like feel like they're a failure. They start you know, using negative words about themselves. They just get all down. You know, it's like the world's coming to an end. And you're eating healthy. You're eating healthier. You're probably, even the people that are feeling like that, you're eating healthier than probably 95% of the world. So, like I say, yes, I mean, do the best you can, but you're defeating the purpose of the eating altogether if you're just making it something that you're obsessing about and stressing all the time. Okay, let's look at stress. Just a few of the things. The effects of stress on the body. Just a few here. Headache, depression, pounding heart, heart attack, stomach ache, erectile dysfunction, immune system response, susceptibility to various diseases, infertility, irregular menstrual cycle, aching back, heartburn, liver problems, high blood pressure, rapid breathing, unable to sleep. Okay, sometimes people, you got to get them, you can't get them with health. So you got to appeal to their vanity. So, okay, here's why maybe some people, I think about this, maybe if you've been trying to lose weight on this lifestyle and you haven't been losing weight on this lifestyle, let's see how that works together. When you have stress, your body releases certain fight or flight stress hormones that are produced in the adrenal glands. Cortisol, norepinephrine, and epinephrine. When you first get stressed, these hormones kick into gear. Norepinephrine tells your body to stop producing insulin so that you can have plenty of fast-acting blood glucose ready. Epinephrine will relax the muscles in your stomach and intestines and decrease blood flow to these organs. Once the stressor has passed, cortisol tells the body to stop producing these hormones and go back to digesting regularly. It's normal for your cortisol levels to go up and down throughout the day, but when you're chronically stressed, your cortisol levels goes up and stays there. When your stress and cortisol levels are high, the body actually resists weight loss. Your body thinks times are hard and you might starve, so it hoards the fat you eat or have present on your body. Cortisol tends to make fat from take fat from healthier areas like your butt and hips and move it to your abdomen, which has more cortisol receptors. Hello, ab flab. Yep, that's what I'd always heard, because, you know, especially when it's stress related, you can tend to carry extra weight in the midsection there. This belly, let's see, in the process it turns once healthy peripheral fat into unhealthy visceral fat, the fat in your abdomen that surrounds your organs, that increases inflammation and insulin resistance in the body. This belly fat then leads to more cortisol because it has higher concentrations of an enzyme that converts inactive cortisone to active cortisol. The more belly fat you have, the more active cortisol will be converted by these enzymes. Yet another vicious cycle created by visceral fat. Look guys, this thing needs to be fun, this thing needs to be simple, and this thing needs to be natural. I mean, you know, I look back at some of my thoughts when I first, you know, changed my lifestyle and started living like this. And yeah, some of the things I'm not going to be as natural. I thought I was going to be nature boy, just eating, picking, and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I supplement a little bit. I do things, but it's just a very natural process. And I feel bad at times. Like, it's almost like I really have this desperation to try to like convey something, you know, or like if I can help somebody get through that problem or whatever, because a lot of these problems, that's why I'm always talking about, it's not the nuts and bolts of like the science of it. A lot of it is psychological. You got to use little psychological tricks. That's why I'm always talking about things like that. But number one thing is do not let this lifestyle stress you out. If this lifestyle is stressing you out, and I don't mean just maybe one occasional day you get a little bit stressed, but if this lifestyle is stressing you out, you really need to evaluate what you're doing, and you might actually need to take a step back. You know, whether it's, you know, maybe you've gone a little too clean, a little too soon. I said something, I made a comment yesterday, and there's always people, somebody will try to like, you know, figure out a way to disprove it or like another scenario. Listen, if you're doing the highest version of raw vegan and maybe you haven't been doing this lifestyle for too long, if you can do it, more power to you. I'm not telling anybody to not eat as clean as they want to eat. But you've got to be realistic. If you're going to a very clean place, you can't maintain that. That's stressing you out, and then you're going to eventually fall hard. Wouldn't it have been better just to go gradually, little by little by little, until you were clean enough to sustain eating however it is you want to eat? And then you're ready for it, but you go through the process to get there instead of expecting yourself to be there and then stressing yourself out. It's simply, look, it's simply like this. You people that are maybe new raw vegans or new high carb vegans, like, why do you think you're going to come into this lifestyle and just go straight to the top and eat exactly the best of everything? You're not, I mean, our bodies aren't clean enough coming into this to do that. It's like going in the gym. What if you've never been in the gym before? And I go in the gym and I can't do that, but let's say I can bench press 400 pounds. Okay, you want to do the best. So I load up, I do my bench press, and I put 400 pounds on there for you. It crushes you. It crushes you. It would crush me too, by the way. But anyhow, you get what you see what I'm getting at there. So anyway, make this thing a fun thing. Make it work for you if you've got to make adjustments to make it work for you. But whatever you do, don't let it stress you out, because you're not really doing yourself any favors with the healthy eating if you just let it get into your head and worry yourself all the time. Anyhow, I hope your week's off to a good start. I hope it'll be a good one for you. Probably the last week of summer for some, like most people where I'm from in the States have gone back to school. So anyhow, have a beautiful day, and I love each and every one of you. Peace.